Satnam. We're going to continue our discussion of the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, and we are in Yoga Sutra number 16, Tat Param, Purusa, khyater, gunavaitrsnyam, which translates to, when there is non-thirst for even the gunas, constituents of nature, due to the realization of the Purusa, true self, that is the supreme non-attachment. In this sutra, Patanjali discusses how true enjoyment in life comes from when we're in a state of being. We're not trying to do anything, we're not striving, we're just existing. We are being our true self. And he likens the self to a mirror, that when it's a fall, when you're striving and you have attachment, that it's like a false or a distorted image. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Or a refraction, because the mirror has impurities. So the distorted or colored reflection is like the distorted happiness you enjoy from outside things. By detaching yourself from these things, you make the mental mirror steady and straight and see a steady image of yourself. But still, the image is not the true original self or bliss absolute. Once the mind becomes pure and steady, you experience a steady happiness. That is the result of the first detachment, or lower vairagya. And then he has a Hindi saying, I just love this. Man me Ram hath me come. Literally it means, in the mind, Ram, God, in the hand, work. Or it could be said more clearly as, keep the heart in God and the head in the world. I love that. Keep the heart in God and the head in the world. If you know how to put your heart in God, you can rest there always and still play in the world. It will no longer be a hill to you, but a beautiful playground. Nothing can bind you. You can enjoy everything as play. You can be an expert player. Who doesn't want to be an expert player, right? It's amazing. And then he talks about how some people, they fear water, but once you master it, you learn how to swim. It's super fun. You can spend all day out in the water. I know I sure could. But if you fear it, if you're not really sure how to use the water, you're very fearful of it, and you kind of it's awkward. Same thing when we're meditating, right? When we're first practicing, when you're first meditating, it's hard to sit still, it's hard to focus. Even for 5 minutes or 10 minutes even, you're like, oh my gosh, this is forever, this is so dumb, oh my gosh, I'm just sitting here breathing, right? All these thoughts in your head. Then as you practice, you get better at it, right? And then you will reach those states, even if for a moment, of bliss. And you remember that as you go throughout your day, and even if you're not consciously aware of it. And I just want to say that again. A lot of times you're not consciously aware of the benefits of your meditative practice. Sometimes you will meditate in the beginning and you will think, this is stupid. Yeah, I have a list of things I could be doing right now instead of focusing on breathing. But trust me, you won't be consciously aware of the benefits, but they will be there, and you'll notice it a month, 40 days actually. 40 days you meditate every day for at least 10 minutes, you will see a difference. But every day. And it can't be just sitting there. It's not sitting quietly, it's meditating. Meditate for 10 minutes for 40 days. I promise you will see. So yeah. And by the way, if you I do a live meditation at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So yeah. I hope you're enjoying these discussions. I know I am. I highly recommend getting this book, The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. It's very good. All right. Namaste.